So this slide continues the discussion of performing integrative change control. Um, I'm not so sure I've got much more to add to this slide than what I said on the previous one. I already talked about when you develop the integrated change control process, then yes, someone does have to be a decision maker who is reviewing your change request, approving, denying those change requests. For those that are approved, whether it's a corrective action, a preventive action, some other avenue of solving the problem, you do have to coordinate those changes if they are approved, which gets to the second point, and that goes back to what I just said about the interrelatedness of them. A change to the scope of the project doesn't just change the scope. So if you're thinking about updating your project management plan, well, yes, clearly you're going to have to update the scope subsection of your project management plan, but that also means that you're going to have to update the time management plan as well as the cost management, really in terms of the schedule and budget, because all of those things are so tightly interrelated with one another. And the last bit on documenting the complete impact of the change request. Um, just making sure that there's a record and that people understand the implications of what the change request is really what I think that last one is all about, though the PMBOK doesn't go into a great deal of detail on that particular point. So that wraps up perform integrated change control and gets us to the last process that belongs to integration management, which is that of closing the project.